Hello guys, the short tutorial today will walk you through how to push your repository to GitHub. But if today is your first time here on this channel, please don't forget to subscribe because I upload content weekly. So let's suppose that you already wrote your code and you're about to push that code on GitHub. And then you are wondering how to do so. So here I have a repository where I'm trying to learn Flutter because maybe as you might have heard, Flutter has announced is the version 2.0 where the web is now on the stable channel. So now I decided to learn Flutter. So here is a repository where I'm trying to learn Flutter. So and then I want to push that repository on GitHub. So the first thing is to make sure that you already have Git already installed. So if you are on Windows, I have to download the Git exe file and install it. But if you're on Linux, some Linux distribution comes with Git already installed. But if that's not the case, it takes only one apt-get command to install it. So now we suppose that Git is already installed. I have to cd into my project, um, and now we will now see the first command that we'll use. So the first command is git init. Git init. So git init initializes the project to use Git. So if you look carefully, you will see that it creates a new folder .git in the repository. So .git is created. So now we are ready to use our second command, git add dot. Git add dot. So what does this second command do? So without going into too much details, in simple terms, git add dot tells Git that we are happy with the changes we've made to all the files, and then we are ready to push them online or on the remote folder. So now we'll use our third command. Our third command is git commit dash m with a short description of what we did. So git commit dash m. So for our short description, we just say that this is an initial commit. Initial commit. So git commit tells Git to add a description of what we did. So that way, when we later look at the history of the project, we'll be able to remember what we did. So before we talk about the last two comments, you need to have an account on GitHub or Bitbucket or another platform like that. So now let's go there and create a folder that will mirror our local repository. Now let's try to create a new repository. So we will give to the repository a name. So I often use the name of the local folder. So I give to the local folder the name startup name. So a different name could have been chosen, but it makes things easier to use the same name both here and for the local repository. So now let's create this repository. So once this folder is created, I like the fact that the remaining steps to follow are given here. So for our fourth comment, uh, we use this one. So our fourth command is git remote add and plus a URL. So let's copy this line and paste it here. So this command adds the URL that will be used to save our project online. Now let's go to our GitHub page and see the remaining comments. So here we have an additional command here. Um, well, here is asking us to use a different branch to push our project, but we can just keep the default, which is master. So we are not going to use this command here. So we use our fifth command, which is git push. So we use git push since we are not going to use the main branch. We'll rather use the default one, master. So we'll change this command a little bit. So with this fifth command, uh, git push dash u origin master. So I have to sign in. So once this one is done, we can go on our GitHub page and see that our project is pushed. We refresh the page and voila, we have our project that is pushed here on GitHub. So with the 5 comments, we are able to push this project on GitHub. So I hope you like this short tutorial. Until the next one. But please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and to like this video.